welcome everyone to a new video. So today we're going over Rapzilla's 15 freshmen of 2018 list. This comes around every year and it's very interesting to look at. I believe it was at 50 artists and then people vote for like the top 15, but I think Rapzilla have the final say. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw in the fine print that they probably like base their picks off that or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna go through all 15 of these guys. As you guys know, I have been following some of the more up and coming artists. I gotta admit, there's some of these guys I've never heard of before. It's more the guys who would have been like freshmen maybe a year or two ago that I'm more in tune with, rather than the ones that are coming up right now. But let's get into it. I'm probably gonna skip over the artists that I don't really know because I can't really talk much on them. So first one, got Artificial Christian. I believe it's a group of 3 guys from what the photo shows. I've never heard of them before, so I'm just gonna skip. Next one, CJ King. Heard a bit about this guy's music. Haven't listened to it too much, but I've just seen his name being thrown around quite a bit, so good to see him on the list. I definitely heard a few songs and features from him last year. Now here we go, Dru Bex, man. He had a song, I think it was actually in 2016 or early 2017. I think it was early 2016, called Running Man. Definitely one of my favorite songs from that era. Love that song. He's one of the Canadian guys. Really cool guy. Talked to him a tiny bit in DMs. He's got a cool style. Definitely go and check him out. I actually think in my initial underrated artist video I talked about him. Definitely go and check him out. Shout out to all the Canadians. Then we've got Heron. Definitely seen this guy around on I guess Christian hip hop Twitter, you know, Rapzilla, all that stuff. Again, I'm not fully in tune with this guy. I've definitely heard his name. I mean, this was a name I expected to see. I haven't been the biggest fan of his music just because I haven't really given it much of a shot, but definitely expected to see him. Go and check out his music. Then we've got FVMELESS, I think. It's got a V instead of an A. I've seen this guy around as well a lot. I saw him a bit at the start of the year. There were definitely some songs that I heard that I actually liked from him. Again, I do not know much about this guy. I've seen him around, expected to see him. Now then we have Jet Trouble. He just signed to Kingstream Entertainment, Ruslan's label. Honestly, haven't paid too much attention to him, besides from covering Ruslan signing him. From what I've heard, I think he's got a really cool style, great vibe. He's actually had quite a bit of success with his new album, so shout out to Ruslan. I believe he's gonna sign, or Kingstream is gonna sign a new artist soon. I know Ruslan talked about that like a few months ago, or like a couple of months ago, and then they said it recently as well. So if you're a Kingstream or Ruslan fan or Jet Trouble fan, keep your eyes out for that. Then we have Ayinde. Never heard of this guy before. I've probably heard him before. Looks like he's got a song with DJ Michael. Shout out to DJ Michael. So I'm just gonna skip the guys that I don't know much about. Kevi had a song. It was quite a big song with Joey Jewish called The Plug. That's doing great on Mr. Galaxy's channel. I listened to his new album a bit. He's got a pretty refined sound when it comes to quality. So shout out to Kevi also. We've got Not KLYDE, one that I found out about a month ago. He's definitely got more of a new style vibe, almost like a meme vibe. He's definitely into his memes, so if you're into like meme culture, you might want to follow this guy. He's actually had quite a bit of success. It's definitely kind of new school, kind of like trap, auto-tune kind of music. So just think of like Lil Uzi, Travis Scott, kind of like people like that. That's the kind of style he's had. He's definitely got quite a few bangers. If you're a younger person, you'll definitely be into his stuff if you're into that new style. Then we've got Rockstar Jt. Came out with Get Your Weight Up. Seen him do stuff with Big Yay. Had Whippin' at work. Seen him around quite a bit. Seen him on Twitter and stuff. Definitely expected to see him. And Get Your Weight Up has actually been quite successful, so go and check out his music if you want to. And then we've got The Saga, a guy I've seen around quite a bit. I believe he's a battle rapper. I've heard a lot about him and Loso, so I'm pretty sure he's quite a big battle rapper. Had a song with Caleb Mitchell, Bruce Wayne, seen him around. Also had one with Bizzle recently, so not really a surprise. A little surprised just because like, I feel like he's been around for quite a while, but maybe it's just because he's been coming out with more music rather than battle rapping or whatever. I did like that song he did with Bizzle though. Now we're at the final 5. I'll probably go over some that I don't see in the list that I think deserve to be. So then we have Tobe Nwigwe. I probably butchered that. Really like his music. Found out about him by a guy called Tobe in my comment section probably maybe 2 to 3 months ago now. He had a song called What It's For. I love that song. The music video is insane. And then he's also got this series where his girlfriend, or I guess his wife now, is like curling his hair or whatever, and he's like rapping. Really cool series. Go and check him out on YouTube and stuff. I'm glad he's on here, dude, and he's a solid guy as well. I believe he came out with an album. I skimmed through it a bit. Another one that I definitely expected to see on here, Whatuprg, came out with barely any songs, but he's had like cosigns and done features and stuff. I don't know where he came from, but he came out of nowhere. A lot of hype around him. Like he had the song with Lauren and Ty Brasel, Slums. I think that was near the start of the year, or kind of like first half at least. He's had kind of like individual songs come out recently. He's with Indie Tribe now. So dude, his album is gonna be big. Gonna have a bit of hype to it. So I've got high hopes for him, man. So shout out Indie Tribe. Vic Sage, a name that I've heard but I don't know much about, to be honest. And the last one is Zauntee. I mean, dude, if he wasn't in here, Rapzilla would lose all credibility. I mean, he had like a lot of Rapzilla's biggest songs this year have been by Zauntee. He's probably been the biggest up and coming artist this year, or last year actually. I mean, God Taught Me blew up, and then his project that came after kind of had mixed reviews, but a lot of people liked number 34. So yeah, man, I think he's a great guy. I've only talked to him like a tiny bit, but you know, he's got his salad game movement. He interacts with his fans really well, so shout out Zauntee. But yeah, that's the Rapzilla freshman list. A couple names that I didn't see on there that I think deserve to be on there were Tory Deshawn and Kevmo. Now I don't know if Kevmo would exactly count. I mean, he's obviously more of a producer, but dude, some of the songs that he's put out like this last quarter of the year have been bangers. You know, he had that song with Joey Jewish recently. He had Gucci. I mean, I guess his song content wise haven't been like super Christian or anything, but the quality of them kind of like being in tune with the culture, I think he kind of deserves to be in there a bit. Maybe he declined, I don't know. I mean, Tory Deshawn, quite a few good songs that I've liked this year. I think I had one of his songs on my playlist. I'm sorry, I haven't been upkeeping that playlist at all. I think it's got like 300 followers or something, so I'm sorry to you guys to like follow me on there. I'll try and get it back up and going again, but yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty solid. I haven't been keeping too much attention to like the really new guys, except for the ones who are like kind of getting more attention, obviously, because it's easier to see them, easier to hear the music when more people are talking about them. But yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know if there's any people you think deserve to be on this list, and I'll see you guys in my next video.